Welcome back, everybody, to week 3 of our renovation journey. So, we are currently waiting on planning permission at the moment. So, we're not doing any major renovation works. And over the next couple of weeks, we're going to be stripping wallpaper and clearing everything out that's here, like old carpets and the kitchen. Talking of kitchens, this is the current kitchen. Now, I think this is an original kind of 1980s style, which is very nostalgic for me because I think we had one very similar when I was a young girl living at home. So, what I've been doing over the last few weeks, I've been talking to contractors, to builders, to tradesmen, and to try and get them all in place. Trying to figure out as well what kind of materials that we want to use for like the roof and for the brickwork and like cladding and things like that. So that's kind of all behind the scenes, and I will be sharing lots about that as well. But this week, though, I headed to a few kitchen companies. Now, it's been a long while since I looked for a new kitchen. Uh, Probably about 6 years ago is when I kind of did my research for my current property. And so I headed out this week, had a little look around, just I wanted to see what the local companies had to offer and how they've kind of moved on. Also looked at one of my favourite shops, Neptune, as well, who do a slightly more high-end, bespoke kind of made-to-measure service. So let's dive in. Dressed for the beautiful weather that we're having at the minute, and first of all I headed into Ren. Now, first impressions was they do a lot more than kitchens compared to what it used to be when I was looking for my mum and for myself. There's a lot more extra units. Now, I'm naturally drawn to a more traditional in-frame type kitchen. And it had lots of options, but one thing I really didn't quite like was the interiors. So this is my favourite on the shop floor, and this is classed as an in-frame kitchen. The specialised units in this range, you can get an oak or a walnut finish, but actually just in the cupboards itself, it still was white inside, which I thought, oh, that was such a shame. I've got to say, they have come on leaps and bounds from a few years ago when I looked. You really can get an expensive looking kitchen for a lot less nowadays. Like, look at the plinth and the cornicing, that just makes it. I love the contemporary yet traditional style of this yellow kitchen as well. I didn't love the units of this, but this idea is fantastic. This is a walk-in utility boot room / pantry, so it had it all. So if you haven't got a lot of space, what a great idea. An area that shows all of the inserts that you can have in your kitchen, and they also do a solid timber range. The doors can be painted, but not sure about the interiors. Overall, I was really impressed. There's actually something for everybody here at Wren. Next stop was one of my favourite shops, Neptune. We're very lucky that we have one in York. The kitchens are all handmade, and this is a Suffolk range, I think. It's painted green and has some painted and oak interiors as well, but it gives a really lovely idea of how like a utility room can be. For a lot of people, a utility is kind of an afterthought, but for me, it's been just as important as a kitchen. As you've probably seen in my current home, I spent a lot of time on it, and money actually, and wanted to get all of those little things that would help with the laundry and that kind of thing. They've got some brilliant utility storage solutions here, as you can see, as my husband is sharing with you. Just the weight of the doors and how it's made, you can really tell that it is beautifully made. Cute floor, and also cute husband. Oh, a little bit of inside info for you here. I'm definitely going to be making use of the ceilings in my new home. This kitchen has a little bit more detail, but I think I'm definitely drawn to more simplified pared back kind of look. This is the Suffolk range, and I really love this and was so close to getting this before I bought my other kitchen in my current home. Love the new colour that they've painted in here, and adore this Ever Hot range. I absolutely would love one of those. One thing that Neptune does really, really well are pantry cupboards. They just get the lighting and the different styles amazing. This is my absolute favourite kitchen in Neptune. It is the new Henley oak and Henley painted. Paired with the marble is just divine. Looking back on this, I can definitely tell that I like it because I'm like smiling all the way around. They do lots of features that I currently have in my own kitchen, with the lovely pull-out drawers and the oak interiors and the oak pantries and that kind of thing. So it is definitely more my style, and I think I probably am definitely going to go for a more bespoke type of kitchen and utility for the new property. As lots of you are aware, we are staying in our current home while we renovate the new one, so we're not selling it just yet. So this is it here. This is the kitchen that I currently have, which is all bespoke and has all oak interiors as well. And I put as much time and effort into my utility too. This next kitchen is also the Henley, but it's been done in a more contemporary way, and I really love the large drawers that they have with the hidden inserts. So it's like 2 for 1. Definitely head into Neptune if you're looking for ideas, because it really is a wow experience. Next we headed into Kitchen House, which is a German kitchen store, so everything is made in Germany. They had some more traditional kitchens, but generally it is a very kind of modern look. They did, however, have my favourite cooker tap. This is a hot water tap. I definitely would love one of these. But for any of you that are local to York, you definitely need to head in, because absolutely everything is on X display. So they're selling everything off for like a fraction of the price, with all the appliances, worktops, everything. So if you're in York, or you're happy to head into York, you can definitely get a bargain. One thing I will say, everyone's upped their utility game. The utility game is strong in every shop that I've been to. Even though there's some bargains to be had, this shop definitely wasn't my vibe really. It was a little bit too modern. So let's have a look at my new kitchen. Very different from the ones we've seen in the showroom. And actually, this is going to be ripped out, and this actually isn't going to be where the kitchen is. The kitchen is going to be out here. This space inside is going to be used for something completely different. And I say this because I hope planning will pass. Fingers crossed for me, everybody. And let's take a moment for the beautiful garden. It is absolutely stunning. This is actually a 1960s property, just like my own, but it does have the best garden. It's currently the garage, but what will happen is, fingers crossed, this will be moved forward, and this is where the new kitchen will be, with doors into something else here, which I will leave for another time. But yeah, exciting times. As some of you might have noticed, I haven't actually shown the front of the house, and I've just done this for privacy and security reasons at the moment. The previous owners really obviously loved their garden, and they've done a beautiful job of it, and so we're going to try and do our best with it too. Meanwhile, this week we've been working on our own garden, which is here. Very structured compared to the other house, but we did all of this ourselves, so our garden got a little bit ruined when we did the extension, and so we made the most of it. And this was our DIY COVID project, so yeah, we did it all ourselves. So if you haven't followed, follow on Insta, and you can see all of that as well. But that's what we've been up to this week, and I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Please like and subscribe, and more to come next week.